get into this message, let me tell you guys, it's February. I know it's the end of February, going into March, spring, but my goodness, today was 88 degrees here, feeling like every bit of 90 degrees. And it's just the end of March. Okay, we haven't, I mean, not March, February. We haven't even finished completely out of February. I just thought I had to share that with you guys. The weather is intense, okay? So, anyway, I'm going to get into it. Like last night, if you got a chance to peep my live stream out last night, I was doing I was sharing a live stream with you guys, uh, just showing you the conversation that was taking place regarding three men, two men who actually jumped a woman because one of the men's friends was felt some kind of way because the woman did not want to have any kind of conversation with him. And so he felt some kind of way and proceeded to slap this woman several times, push her down on the car, and also he was choking the female while his friend also stepped in. I call them booty buddies, and I'm sure they are part of the red pill community, no doubt in my mind about it. Um, but his friend, his booty buddy friend, jumps in and he punches the female so hard that she gets a concussion and a brain bleed. Her brain is bleeding, right? I don't have any update on her current situation regarding if she's in the hospital or if she's out of the hospital. But I shared that live stream with you all last night, and then I also went into some other another topic regarding, studying for yourself, especially in these end times, because there are wolves in sheep's clothing that are pretending to want to lead you to righteousness, lead you on a straight and narrow path, but these are ravenous wolves, okay? And trust and believe, there are a multitude out here of these wolves. They are the wolf packs. But I don't even want to call them wolf packs. They are actually hyenas, laughing hyenas, right? They have no guidance, no structure, no idea. These people are truly empty vessels. And these are mainly what I'm seeing is these are men who pretend to be righteous, pretend to be leaders, and pretend to have a calling to lead people. I'm telling you, be very, very cautious, for you will be led astray. You will be led to the pits of not hell. You will be led to the pits of Sheol. This is inner earth, okay, which most people don't talk about. Um, this is inner earth, okay, past hell. Past hell. Okay, these people are gonna lead you past hell because they have no knowledge. They're not touched. No, the Most High is not speaking to them. The thing is, let me say this: the red pill community must be destroyed. And if you are not familiar with the red pill community, it really got its leg up. It really got really going with the late Kevin Samuels, pushing, stoking those fire and those flames of hate towards women. Um, so it really got, you know, I mean, it was a little brush fire and it turned into an inferno of hate for women. So now, and then so there were always these little groups of individuals who had their own podcast or, had their own presence even if it wasn't even in a podcast form. They had their own presence on social media. But after Kevin Samuels, you know, started that brush fire and got all these men who are full of hate. And let me say this: there is a demon of hate, guys. There is a demon of hate. We're gonna go to the park really quick because I have to come. I have to get out. I don't know if I'm gonna last because it's 88 in March. I mean February. 88 degrees, guys. Let me get y'all set up real quick. Okay. 88 degrees in February. Feeling like, okay, I'm wiping y'all off real quick. Feeling like every bit of 100. Feeling like 100 degrees out this camp. Ain't no joke. So y'all hold tight. Have a conversation. It must end. It must stop. And they need to go to jail. They need to go to jail. Yep. That's it. When hate is being fueled, when hate is being cultivated, it needs to be sought out who is cultivating this hate, these hate messages, right? Just like we have laws, hate or crimes that people can go to jail for spewing out hate, causing hate crimes to occur. Now, everybody and their mama, and I'm sorry if the wind is blowing. I don't even need my shades on. It's hazing out, but it is well, it's still good over here. But it is 88 degrees, y'all. When hate is being cultivated and spewed out on social media platforms to where it is almost recruiting other men to hate women, and I am specifically talking about hating black women. This needs to be, I don't know, a petition needs to be started so that we can have these men arrested. That's right, I said it. Arrested for spewing out these hateful messages. We don't care. We could care less who you want to go stick your penis in. We can care less if you all want to be all aboard the passport bro train. We could care less. Leave us black women the hell alone. And leave us black women out of your mouths. Point blank. Can y'all, if the wind is too much, let me know. If the wind is blowing a little too much, let me know. That's right, I said it. Leave us black women out of your black mouths. If you have disdain for black women, if you don't like black women, if you don't want black women, leave us out of your mouths. We are tired of being the ones that you come running to when you've found yourself in trouble, when you found yourselves you know, can't not being able to fight your own good fight. And I'm talking about the fight when the state, the system is after you, right? Then it's what can the black woman do for you? Look here, black men. I'm gonna say this one more again. I hope you hear it from the mountaintops. I'm not on the mountaintops, but I'm gonna shout it loud.
Look here, black men. If you don't want black women, keep black women's name out your mouth. Go be with whoever you want to be with, but keep black women's name out your mouth. Keep them off your platforms. Stop using us as a draw, because that's all you're doing, using us as a draw to get viewership to your platform, because you have no creative ideas. You are not a creator. You are not led by anything other than what you see in your hate that you harbor in your heart. And enough is enough. What I seen last night was very disturbing, and for a woman to have not did anything to cause that, and it's happening more and more. And the sad thing is, for other men to participate in such a heinous crime is unbelievable. It's sickening. Uh, it's disgusting, y'all. It's absolutely disgusting for other men to participate in a crime to beat up a female. You have to be some other level of low, okay? And I feel that if you are one of those beings that are part of that level of low, you need to be locked up. You don't need to be amongst the regular society that's here, because there's already problems as it is. So I feel if these transgenders can get out here and protest and use the civil rights laws that black folks march for, that man transgender was dressed up with Martin Luther King on marching in Alabama. If they can use it, if the alphabet crew can use the civil rights laws that black folks was getting their head beat over for, well, guess what, ladies? We are going, and I'm specifically talking to black women, women of color, and it's basically black women, because see, the thing is, these men, these these red pill men, they don't have a problem with if you got a little color. They don't have a problem if you Spanish, Espanol, you know. So I'm not talking to you, my Puerto Ricans, my Mexican women. Y'all just step aside. Now y'all can come into the fight. You can definitely help the fight, but you can step aside, because this they want a war. They gonna get a war. If they want a war, they gonna get a war, and they got the right one to help lead the charge. They have the right one to help lead the charge. And I think that since everybody else that can jump on the bandwagon and be wanting to use the civil rights for their benefits, for their, they want, how they say, I classify, or I identify myself as, all these people using the civil rights to their benefits and causing a reaction in Congress and everywhere else. Well, I think black women, it is time. It is time. Because if these black men want to keep parting their lips to talk down about you, and this is the crazy thing. They don't even have to be around you. This is the crazy thing. They don't even have to be around you. So why are they opening their mouths and they bumping their gums about you and stirring up other men? Other men they stir up with mental illness, demons that these men are battling. They're stirring up these demons in these other black men to come against you. And they sit wherever they are at, wherever they broadcast from, and act like they are innocent. They are not innocent. They are causing hate crimes against black women. Hate crimes against black women. You say you don't like black women, you got your passport. Why don't you go do your damn dizzle? Go do your thing and get on, kick rock, kick mountaintops. Okay? Why don't you do that? Why you keep opening your mouth about black women? If that's not your thing, you want all the white women to work, go get them, go have them, thank you, good. I'm sure they probably want you for the time being that they want you, okay? But leave black women out of your mouth. Because we don't want your sorry behind. If you keep saying all these negative, just low, diabolical things about black women, kick rocks and mountain tops. Goodbye. Go to Brazil where they're arresting you at. Go to Brazil where they're arresting you at. Go over where you think that you can find the other nation of women that is more desirable for you. Sometimes I wish that every black man that has opened his mouth regarding or saying something about a black woman negatively and publicly should disappear, just poof. You know how some of these Christians are waiting for the rapture, and they think they just poof, and they'll be gone, and they'll be raptured up. That's what I feel. Poof, be gone. Be gone. You are not contributing nothing to the nation. Be gone. Poof. That's how I feel. Look, this is so funny. This is how y'all look. Look at these ducks. Let me see if I can turn this around. Y'all see these beautiful ducks right here? Brown one's coming up. Look at that. Gorgeous. Look at that color. Gorgeous. Show off that melanin, baby. Show off that melanin. Okay? Okay? They just don't even know what's popping. Show off that, where they at? Oh, show off that melanin. Show what it can do, because they going to need that melanin to come through, because the sun getting ready to burn it down. Burn everything down around town. I'm at the park, y'all, chilling. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I'm at the park chilling. Yeah, so, black men, you got something to say. Why don't you say it in the comfort of your own home? You don't have to turn on. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. You want your snow bunnies? Go get them. Go get them and be happy. All the snow bunnies around. You're going to probably need multiple snow bunnies. Yes, that's right. I said it. Because they're going to be burned up. You won't be able to touch them here shortly. As soon as they go out to the sun, because the sun is getting ready to crack open the sky double time. Crack open the sky double time. So you're going to need multiple ones. Yes, sir. Because you ain't going to step outside for a second. I can't touch me tonight. It'll be about 2 weeks before you can touch me. 2 weeks about before you can touch me. So you probably going to need multiple ones. Okay? Because y'all playing with the Most High God's children, the daughters of Zion. That's who we are. You better recognize. And if you can't recognize the daughters of Zion that are walking this earth, maybe you need to be poof, be gone. Poof, be gone. It is so funny how you hear some of these red pill brothers and some of these brothers that try to hide as if they're not red pill, hide the fact that they are red pill, but say that they are working for the Most High God. But in actuality, they are nothing but red pill brothers with a red pill message, trying to camouflage it, y'all. Trying to camouflage their doggone message. Let me say this. The Most High sees you. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. The Most High sees you. He really does. Yes, indeed. And you over here getting folks riled up about the daughters of Zion. You ain't got no business putting your lips on, talking and riling up these unhinged men. Oh, good gracious almighty. Good gracious almighty. The Most High sees you, and it's going to be a reckoning for you. And I hope I'm sitting on the judgment seat. Oh, yeah, it's going to be women sitting on the judgment seat. Yes, indeed. It's sickening. Poof, be gone. Don't even torture the white women. and have them in your harem. These men only leading with their tallywhackers. That's the only thing that they leading with. They don't see that this world is a wrap. They don't see that this dimension is over. And they trying to get all the cootie cat they can get. That's all it's about. Ain't nothing else, nothing more. That's all it's about. And if your eyes are that closed, if your eyes are if you are that blind by it, well, you will be led astray. You will be led astray. It ain't about getting all the women you can get, and especially putting your mouth to talk down on the daughters of Zion. Have you lost your ever loving mind? Have you lost your ever loving mind? Yeah, you have. But it's okay. It's a day of reckoning coming. Look at the bulldog. It's a day of reckoning coming for you. You think you can run to the other nation of people like they gonna have your back when the daughters of Zion have always had your back. You think you can run to the other nation of women that's gonna have your back? Child, okay, do that. Do that. Bet it up. While you got women out here getting slapped around, drugged down, choked by the neck by black men that are unhinged, have lost their ever loving mind around here. And you got other men sitting on their platforms, sitting in their house, clicking on these doggone phones, talking nothing but smack about black women, the daughters of Zion. We got next. Let me say it again. We got next. I might have your friends help me out when I get dressed in the morning. How about that? I'll put them to work for you. Because we got next. We, the daughters of Zion, have next. And you better understand something. There's levels to this. I don't care if you don't want a daughter of Zion. I don't care if you want a Benjamite. Because you want everything but a black woman. But there's levels to this. Judah is the line. Judah. Judah is the line with the gold blood running through it. And then your other your other tribes. Well, hey, brother, hey, sister. But you better recognize Judah. We got next. There's levels to this. So you do what you need to do and say what you need to say. But I swear, if I can rally up enough sisters to lock up some of you men right now in this dimension, so you can go be amongst the crazy folks you need to be around. You need to be around. The crazy folks you need to be around is locked up right now. That's who you need to be around. Since you can't be out here on these streets acting like you got some sense, you want to be out here on these streets riling up. What kind of movement is that? We had Martin Luther King. We had Malcolm X protecting, talking positive. I ain't never heard them. Even Dr. Martin Luther King liked him a couple of snow bunnies. But did he go around talking bad about his wife? Did he go around talking bad about his daughters, his mother, his sister, his cousin? And he had snow bunnies all up in the hotel room. You men are sick. And I'm talking about the black men. I'm talking about the ones that got the platforms, the ones who are the undercover red pill brothers. I'm talking to you. Y'all need to be smoothed up. Because y'all got folks out here losing their minds, fighting women that ain't fighting them. Woman tired. This woman just got off of work. I don't care if she worked at the strip club. Did you? Are y'all sending these women money? Are y'all supporting these women? No. Y'all talking about them. That's all you can do is talk about them. Run your mouth about them. It's sad. It's pitiful. They don't have no kind of creative thought. All they can do is still, they are, they are the devil. They just come to steal, kill, and destroy. They are the devils. Kill, steal, and destroy. Destroying their own people. We got next, partner. Okay? Just to let you know. Judah is in the building. Just to let you know. Judah is in the doggone building. Don't make no sense. I have to come to the park and just unwind. I'm so tired of these black men that don't have no. They hate themselves. I always got something to say about a black woman. I am so sick of them. I am so sick of them. And these dumb unhinged men. They don't care. Cause I know y'all think they just coming after chocolate. Cause that woman that got beat down was caramel color. Cause y'all colorists. Y'all know that. Y'all got an issue with color. And they be the blackest one. The blackest men on the planet got issues with color. That's because they ain't never had nothing going for them. Truly. Until the invent of social media. If social media wasn't around, child, they'd probably be at a black woman's house right now. The funny thing is, they holler that they don't want a black woman. They get with the other nation of women, but then yet and still, they'll be on the phone trying to get back with the black woman, trying to have the black woman undercover. Have you lost your ever loving mind? It is. I can't. Oh Lord, I did not. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this one coming. I never seen. I never seen this one coming. It is a plague. It is a plague, and it might need to be here because the Most High is dividing people, and He's dividing the black man. He letting them rock and roll with they talking points of craziness about the black woman. He letting them just have it, let it all hang out, and they think they got the freedom of speech. They think they just doing it. They think they rallying up the troops, the other black men, and the Most High just letting it go, just let them just feeding them more rope. Yeah, go ahead. Talk about my daughters. Keep talking about my daughters. Them Zion right there. Them the daughters of Zion. I am Zion. I am the daughter of Zion. Keep talking about her. That's what the Most High let. Don't. Shh. I know He wants. Be quiet, daughter. I got this. I know. I know. I know, Father. They need to be locked down. I have to remember. Revenge is mine, says the Lord. Right? But it just sickens me. It sickens me that these men with no talent, they have nothing. It's just like they're fillers, wasted space, wasted doggone space, who are recruiting other wasted space of men. It's sickening. So I pray that Hurley, Father, you reveal these fake fraudulent people. Show the world who they truly are. For they are the fraudulent ones. The ones who want to cause and stir up all of this hate against the people who got next. This system is a wrap. This system is done. And it's probably a good thing that we are in the end time. because they proclaim that they have studied. They proclaim that they know the word, but they fail to mention the chapters of how this has happened before, where the men of Israel have always tried to go after the other nation of women and have destroyed themselves, have gone into contracts with nations of people who they weren't supposed to be in contracts with. This has happened before. Sometimes, I have talked about reincarnation and that there's nothing new under the sun. There is a doggone, that is a, there is a doggone seagull flying above me. Can y'all see it? Oh my gosh. I am not by the sea. Oh, come back. I am not by the sea. There is a seagull. Here it comes. Let me flip this around. Flip around. Good gracious. Y'all see this? That is a seagull. That is by oceans. What is going on, seagull? You bring a message. It flew right over my head. That's a seagull. Oh my gosh. I'm not by the sea, guys. We're going to have to look up that. That thing flew right over my head. And it's coming back. I don't know if y'all can see. It's in the distance. Where? Wow. I was looking up so high my glasses fell off. This is not, there's no sea, there's no ocean here. But a seagull just flew over my head. Came straight towards me. My goodness. Yeah. What is going on? More seagulls are coming my way. What in the world? Look at this. Wait a minute. Let me see. Y'all see these that are flying? It's like four of them. Those are seagulls. We don't have seagulls. That is utterly amazing. All those birds you see in the sky. Let me see if I can zoom. Here comes one. Can you see it? God dog it. Here they come. They're coming straight towards me. Oh, oh my gosh. I'm kind of shaking. Look at that. This is a pond, guys. This is not the ocean. This is a pond. These seagulls. Why? What is going on? Yeah, we here, but these are seagulls, and they're just flying around. Amazing. Let me walk. Let me turn this back around. Let me walk. That is amazing. Let's go down here by these ducks. Maybe I'll calm down. That video last night did something to me, y'all. I've been hearing about, and I've been watching, and I've been noticing all of these podcast bros. That's what I'm calling these podcast bros with their red pill. It's been going on for a while, you know. Shoot, it's almost 2 years since Kevin's been deceased, right? Hello, duckies, beautiful ducks. It's been doggone almost 2 years since Kevin's been deceased. I don't know why I got this thing so close. And so I've been hearing about about the podcast, and now they're gone. What is up with that? A flock of seagulls, and one came flying over my head, then a couple of them came closer. A flock of doggone seagulls just was here at the pond. Amazing. So I've been knowing they've been out here, but I didn't know. I didn't think, and maybe I was hoping it wasn't going to cause people to actually lash out and harm innocent people, innocent women who are minding their business, right? Innocent women minding their business. This was a black woman who got attacked in Oakland, California by men. They jumping her like they jumping a whole man. What kind of crazy? It's like you want to have hope for society. But right now, I'm not even talking about society. You know, I have to sit right here in this grass. What you looking at, dude? It's not even about hope for society. I'm thinking about it's. I didn't think it was gonna affect people, especially grown men like that. I thought they would have more discernment, more self-control. Guys, there's a lot. There's a lot of people who are basically followers, you know. Um, and what I said last night is true. There's a lot of men who are in love with men. There are a lot of men who are actually in love with men. And then you have the hate that has been stirred up by not just Kevin Samuels. He's the one that really got it going, but it's still going, you know. And so that's why I just come on here. I feel that while I'm here in this realm, while I'm here, you know, in this illusion, if I don't say something, if I don't even go file a report against it, because y'all know I'm good about filing a report, even with being a targeted individual. You know, I don't care if they don't do nothing. I said what I said. I said what I said. This happened, that happened, and I want it documented. I'm a daughter of Zion. We document things. I want it documented that I'm in the fight. It's time to take down these red pill brothers because they are out here harming the daughters of Zion with their messages. You know, what was that thing we used to say at school? Sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's a lie. Words are hurting, and they're hurting the men who are listening to these podcast bros, these red pill brothers. Those words are hurting them because the brothers that are listening to them, they don't have the discernment to not go out there and go beat up women. What kind? I have never. That is just. It is not like I have never heard of domestic violence before, but it has never since I've been walking where Men just randomly, because you ain't talked to them right, want to beat you up. What kind of foolishness is that? I mean, not and to the level that they attacked that woman with, they need to be locked up. They need to be locked up. Mm-mm, mm-mm. That is a hate crime. And that's what I feel it is. Since we can have hate crimes against Chinese hate crimes, the Chinese got money when they were saying black folks was coming and jumping them in New York and beating them up. If these transgender people can have hate crimes, these transgender men who saying black men and men period are killing them and consider that a hate crime. Well, God dogged black women. I know y'all wanted to come by me. I was over. I thought I'd leave y'all alone. Look, they want to come by me, y'all. They walking up. I left them over there. Hold on. Turn around. They come walking up. They want to come by, sister. I know. I know. That energy was, y'all was loving it, huh? Y'all said, we coming close. Them brown ones are gorgeous. I don't even know what type of duck that is. My gosh. Look at that. They're like the stripes on, like he wearing a suit. Yeah, them two brown ones, like they got suits on, baby. Gorgeous. Okay, now if I walk away, y'all don't have to follow me now. Okay? They beautiful. They are gorgeous. I don't know what kind of ducks those are. The brown ones is popping. They got a little Oreo going on there. We used to call that an Oreo cookie. Two browns on the outside and a white in the middle. When we was young. Got a little Oreo going on. And these seagulls are flying over me. Hey, seagulls. Hey, seagulls. Why y'all keep flying over my head? Look at this. I am not at the ocean. It's amazing. Here comes some more ducks. What y'all want? Y'all want a story time? I'm trying to decompress. I'm trying to decompress out here, ducks and seagulls. That's amazing. I have seagulls at a pond. I'm trying to decompress out here because the sons of Zion are tripping. The sons of Zion are smooth tripping. They have a hate message they are pumping out there to the world about the daughters of Zion, the ones who got next. They got them out here, y'all. Got black men. You don't know what I'm talking about. Let me make it plain. They got black men stirred up inside with hate. Come here, duckies. Come here, duckies. I should have brought y'all something to eat. Out here stirred up with hate against black women, and now these black women are getting jumped for no apparent reason. It's sickening. Uh-oh. Ducks. They keep coming closer. Hey, duckies. Hey, duckies. Children came. They was like, nope, get away. Hey, duckies. I had to come decompress, y'all. The little children came. They got in the water. They like, not today. I didn't think I would ever live or see or a sight like this regarding black men. Never in my life. A drone? Oh, that might be. He might be right. I didn't even see that on no, that's a pump. Mhm. The little boy said that looked like a drone. What y'all think that is in the water? I think that might be the pump for the. So there's like a fountain. That might be the pump. Look at them. They gonna come back. They gonna come back. The children over there. They ran away from the children, y'all. Watch they come back. Here, duckies. I have to decompress. I had to decompress because of the road and the route that black men are taking. Instead of working on themselves and working to cast out the demons that they battle, they are they are grouping up and fighting. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Fighting black women. Let me get out this grass. Someone's fighting. They're fighting black women, y'all. It's sad. And they have, you know how you see, they're called like keyboard gangsters. They can talk all that talk on the keyboard because they're behind cameras and things of that nature, right? And they think they can talk all the mess they want to talk, and nobody's ever going to find them. Nobody's ever going to find them, even though they think that they are so wise and smart. You know, they hide their IP address. They get IP addresses from outside of the U.S. to use to you know, how, shoot, something is biting me. Get my behind it. Hold on, y'all. Double check. Or is that a mosquito? Look, kills ant, mosquito, whatever you are. I guess it's saying, it's time for you to get up. They use IP addresses from outside the United States to hide themselves so that they can do their dirty work, you know, harassing people. They don't realize those days are over too. The government is just sitting back, letting them set themselves up. They don't realize that, though, right? There's keyboard gangsters, and now we have these black men who are gangsters and creating mobs of black men to go out and fight black women. It's absolutely sickening. It's sickening, y'all. Something did bite me right on the hip. And it got me out at the part where I need to decompress because I'm pissed off about it. I'm tired of these red pill people. I'm tired of them. The more I see the heinous acts that their words are causing. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, is what we used to say as children. It's a lie. Words do hurt. And they're hurting because these red pill brothers, they're using other men via their platforms, their liaisons, to go out and cause heinous bodily harm, possibly death. Do you know how serious it is to have a brain bleed? Do you know how serious that that is? That can cause memory loss. That can cause all kind of issues. And you got grown ass black men attacking women because they trust and believe. I'm sure they've heard the hate messages of these podcast brothers, these red pill brothers. All of their platforms need to be destroyed. They need to be in jail. They need to be in jail. It really just does not make any sense. They should be illegal. Yeah. If transgenders can say they're being attacked and their harm is coming to, well, guess what? Black women, we're being affected by these red pill podcast bros. All of them having gone, on the side of the passport bros. They haven't got out of here. Half of them not even trying to go no more because the other countries are arresting them, and the other men in the other countries are killing them. So all of them ain't leaving. But we not gonna sit around here and be attacked from their venom that they're spewing out via their phone, computer, and getting other people to do their heinous work of attacking black women. If you don't like black women, just keep your mouth shut. Matter of fact, take yourself out. If you're black and you talking all that smack, go ahead and take yourself up out of the game. Because obviously you hate yourself that much. You hate your mom. You hate your whole lineage. You hate it all. Why don't you just take yourself out? Oh, no, you won't do that. You won't do that, will you? Do you think the Most High wants your venom, your venomous seed, spreading and growing more life here? They act like their seed does not contain all their venomous hate. Do you think the Most High wants your venomous seed? Whether you go to the other nation of women, do you think the Most High wants your seed, for you to have the opportunity to plant your venomous seed in other nation of women? Because what you don't like the Most High who created you, you don't like His handiwork, so you think that that's good. Like he likes what your plans and your venom that you're spewing out here and corrupting other men's minds to hurt black women. But you think you are walking around here with the grace and the blessing of the Most High Yah. You have lost your ever-loving mind. You think that your seeds will grow and prosper. You have lost your ever-loving mind. That's so crazy. How a murderer can think that he is protected by the Creator. You are a murderer. You murdered that woman's spirit. The one that's laying in the hospital. You are a murderer. Because you sent your imps. Let me tell you something. If I see a dog attacking a child, the dog is not going to live. So if you're a dog lover, you better have your dog on a leash. Because if I see it running after a child, and you think it's funny, and I'm around, that's the last day your dog will be alive. I'm just gonna let you know that shit is not funny. Let me see if I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Where they at? Y'all see that child right there? Where in the white? There was a dog running after him. right there. Can y'all see that dog right there that's off the leash? That white dog. I don't know if y'all can see. And there's somebody walking it, but there was somebody in the white. I don't know if it was a child or it looked like a child because I'm kind of far away. It looked like a child because I'm kind of far away, y'all. But I think it's an adult because she done came up a little bit. But it could be a teenager. I can't tell. But she was running from this person dog right here. You see that dog that's off the leash? Let me tell you something. If you want that, if you're an animal lover, I suggest you put your dog on a leash. If you're an animal lover, I suggest you put your dog on a leash. There go Uncle Charlie, y'all. Y'all remember Uncle Charlie? With a little red head. I call him the gang stalker duck. Got his uniform on. What is it? Look at this. That's not a duck. And look, I would put her on there. It's not my daughter. This little beautiful little Zion little girl here. Y'all got men out here hating on the daughters of Zion. Now I'm looking at a little chocolate drop. Looking at the ducks. And y'all got these men out here attacking black women. Have you lost your ever loving mind? You need to be locked up with no bail. You need to be saying they won't let me out. You don't need to be amongst society. Causing all this. The nerve of them. The nerve of them. Half of them black men got black daughters. The nerve of them. Absolute gall. I'm sorry, y'all. That was on my mind. All her little, all her little barrettes in her head. You got grown ass black men with platforms spewing out hate. You know, these black men, they don't see this beautiful little daughter of Zion running around here at this pond. All they can see out their eyes is hate for the black woman, black child, and black family. They need to be locked up with no bail. In jail without the bail. Sick of it. A petition needs to be started. A hate crime petition. An online hate crime petition against black males who have podcasts who spew out hate towards a black woman, who is causing black women to be assaulted. A podcast bro with the red pill mentality needs to be hunted down. Do you know that I was mentioning earlier that they think that they can hide their IP addresses? They think that they can hide and get other IP addresses from other countries while they do their heinous crimes. They think that they cannot be tracked down, right? Wrong. Wrong. Is it gonna rain? It's gonna rain on your head. They think they can't be tracked down. Wrong. Here shortly, you won't be able to even log on to the internet without being approved, and so that they can know exactly who you are. That might be a start, yes, but it's not fast enough. It's not here yet. That will cut down on what comes out of people's mouths because they will be held responsible, right, for what's coming out of their mouths. But until that happens, something, something has to give. It needs to be made clear that we as the daughters of Zion, we as black women are not having it. We're not standing for not another attack on another black woman from mad men. And when I say mad, I mean crazy. We will not have these hate crimes thrust upon us because they have issues with their own mental illness. We won't have these hate crimes thrust upon us. They need to go get them demons cast out of them while they over here trying to put them on other people via these internet. While they trying to put all their demons on other men to do their dirty work. They need to be working on themselves. But if they can't, if they choose not to work on themselves, well, lock them up. Throw away the key. We're not having it. We will not be your punching bag. We got next. We are the daughters of Zion. We are Judah. And there is always levels to all of this. So while you promote your hate, know this. I definitely, while I have platforms, will be on that ass. Because we are not your punching. Doggone ginger. I be shredding like a mug. Y'all eat ginger? It's good for your health. Ginger. Shredding like a mug. So, spread the message. We are not your punching bags. Things are definitely changing. The rightful people, the rightful people are being revealed, right? You can be a dog going after the vomit all you want to. The righteous, rightful rulers are being revealed. So I say to those podcast bros, red pill podcast bros, eat your vomit, but eat it quietly because the stuff stinks. We don't want to hear you smacking on your own vomit that you keep returning to. Known as nations that have destroyed your people, nations that have destroyed you, covenants that you have made. Crack open your Bible so you can understand what your forefathers have done in the past. So I'm off of that. That was my I had to get on my soapbox, y'all. I had to get on my soapbox because it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And let me say this as I exit, as I finish up this broadcast. You can see the gifted ones, I'm sure. You know who is gifted because you watch. I believe the title of this broadcast was talking about stop stealing creative, intellectual property and stop the, podcast bros. I can't remember the full title. I led in with the podcast and the hate because that's just been heavy on me regarding these black men spewing out their demons all over social media, causing a ripple effect of other demons to hop into other black men to go out and attack black women. I had to start with that. But I am going to finish what you see and you know who has the light. Stop stealing other people's intellectual properties. It doesn't matter how hard you try to make people think that you are brilliant and that you have come up with so many magnificent talking points when you are scavenging, plundering, swiping, taking, theft of, and you feel that it won't be revealed because the theft that you're taking is coming from a woman. The creative intellectual properties are coming out of the mouth of a woman, and you think that nobody can see what you are doing. Well, you think nobody can see what you are doing, know this. It doesn't have to be the people who are being led by a blind person, because a lot of times the blind lead the blind. But my Father sees what you are doing, and I see.
Sometimes people, my peeps, you as chosen ones, you as targeted individuals, we are full of compassion. We are full of forgiveness. We are full of all of these marvelous gifts, right? Because they are gifts. To see, to be able to forgive someone is a gift. But these gifts that we possess, such as forgiveness, compassion, empathy, have always caused us to be the ones who wind up in the end who get hurt, right? Because we will forgive and then we might give a person a second chance. I think, okay, this person, this there was a misunderstanding. In this day and time, you must stand on business. And I'm not just saying that to you, I say that to myself. Because I am a compassionate person, a forgiving person. I have much empathy for people. But when I see a pattern repeating itself, and although I think to myself, well, that was just a one-time blunder. It wasn't anything major, but it was the utter disrespect of taking someone's creative, intellectual property and twisting it and making it seem as if it came out of the other person's mouth. Hello, Kabush. Can I drive yet? Can you? Here they go. I shouldn't have never left the park. I don't know if the doggone live stream ended. Hold on, guys. I'm going to keep talking because I don't know if it ended or not. I don't know if you guys can hear me. You got your ears open. I'm not teaching. I'm just talking. So I guess you can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear. Okay, yeah. I'm not teaching. I'm just talking. The fear of a woman teaching is something is utterly amazing to me. But let me finish my point, because I definitely don't want to forget it. Like I was saying, I am a person who is compassionate. I have empathy. I am gifted. I know that for a fact. And when I say gifted, I mean gifted where supernatural gifting from the Most High. Gifts where I can literally feel people's energy, people's spirit, and I can discern their spirit. And I kept putting that aside for many, many, many of years. But I know I no longer can put that aside. I have to let people show who they're going to be because it is in the end, like it has said, it's all going to be revealed. I don't have to prove anything to anyone, but I am referring to this intellectual property that people go on to other people's property and swipe messages and flip them and regurgitate them and try to make it seem as that if they even thought of that message on their own, they're going to make it appear that they did. They're going to make it appear that they did. It's so funny that they would even try that with somebody who's gifted. And I don't say that for any applause. I don't say that for any recognition. I don't even say that to be seen. And the Most High is going to let whom be seen, and who needs to be uh, uh, revealed for the fraudulent person that they are, be revealed. And that is across the world and the nation. I mean, if you even just look at social media, you can see that with Beyonce. Hell, people been talking about how Beyonce been stealing people's intellectual property. You don't know what intellectual property, creativity that other people have done, whether it be dance moves, choreography, style, swag for you youngsters. Some people ain't got it, so they got to go get it. They got to go take it. And understand this. I'm not talking about paraphrasing anything. I'm not talking about things that you might learn in college, or you should have learned it in high school about paraphrase. Reading something and then just kind of just paraphrasing it in your own words. That's not theft of intellectual property. You know. But I can say this to you: you cannot go to college paraphrasing nothing, because then that is theft. You understand? And then you'll get what is it called? You'll heck. I think the first time you get caught paraphrasing or stealing intellectual property, you get put out of college. Okay? But I know the mass majority of people don't understand about paraphrasing, and some do, some don't. I won't put nothing on you. Some do. But intellectual property, that stuff that has never been spoken in the way that it has been spoken or presented, is taken, such as choreography and things of that nature. Like Beyonce's huge platform, so many of smaller people's intellectual property, and people have put her on blast for it. Her roosters are coming home to roost. Hell, she's trying to run home and write country music, right? Her time in the limelight is dimming. Her witchcraft spells can no longer work, right? Is this a new day? It's a new dawn. That must stop too. But one thing I can say she did not do is steal the intellectual property of others and then try to make them look bad or shine a bad light on them. Who would do that? Who would do that? That's just, people do that because they think they won't be found out. So I say all of that to say, yes, I might have reconsidered, and with my empathy, kindness, forgiveness that I do possess, be like, no, it was just a little bump in the road. No, sometimes the Most High, once you come and overcome hurdles, and He sees that you might be trying to go back down that same road that I put ditches and potholes in, and you know that road of discernment that I want you to fully wake up to and fully embrace. You might head back down that doggone road with your bubbly heart full of forgiveness, empathy. So you head your tail right back down that road of forgiveness, thinking, well, people do change, right? People do change. So the Most High will put those road bumps, the little road bump. It might seem major to you, but it's not as big as some of them potholes you done fell in before. It's not as big as those potholes you done fell in, but it was pretty significant. He put that in your way to slow you down again. Slow down. We are in a day and times where you can't afford to get and fall in these big potholes, crevices of your forgiving, loving, empathy-filled heart. In the words of Maya Angelou, when they show you who they are, believe it. When they show you who they are, believe it. And I know that it's so hard for us as children of the Most High, as targeted individuals, with your family members, with people you have had in your life, or friends or acquaintances. This is something you must stick true to. When they show you who they are, believe it. So, and you've been missing in action, Caboose. Where you been? You feeling a lot of them? Sometimes I'm riding on a flat. Well, at least you'll get there, won't you? Sometimes the Most High may have given you that, right? Let me tell you something, Caboose, and everyone else. Everything that, even like what these gang stalkers try to put into your way. My goodness, it really is nothing, because they are nobody. They are really nobodies. They want to be you. They want to be you so bad. Well, we have the clone walking around here now. Jamie Foxx. This is clone walking because he's gone. He's not with us anymore. But Jamie Foxx, I remember he did an interview, and he said he couldn't be by himself. He had all the friends. He had made it to the top, right? But he couldn't be in a house by himself. He couldn't everywhere he went. And these are not just, we hear about the handlers. We hear about these things, right? It wasn't just the handlers. It wasn't just the handlers that needed to be around. He said
Out of his own, I can't be by myself. That's a person with demons that they're afraid of that might come and just snap their. That's a person with demons. The main character. That's right. The main character you are. Hold on, y'all. That's a person with demons. The main character. That's you see? Right. The main character you are. Hold on, y'all. That's a person who is afraid to be by themselves because they are afraid that the demons that they have been running from and that they haven't stood on their business and fought those their own demons. They must surround themselves and keep their mind and their bodies occupied at all times and be around people and things at all times. Silence will surely take them out because then they'll feel and they'll know that those demons are coming for them. You know, that was Jamie Foxx's interview. He couldn't be by himself. I say to you, my people, my peeps, remember this at all times. When they show you who you are, remember that that is who they are. Even if you're a rap fan, DMX even told you, a snake is a snake is a snake. But know them snakes. I don't know how he said it. You know, he was more said it in his rap rhyme rhythm. But he knew the snakes for who the snakes were. Let them bask in the sun because that's what snakes do. You have the warmth inside of you from the light that beams from within you to warm you up. You are not a reptile, my chosen ones, my target individuals. You are not a reptile that must bask in the sunlight to get warm because you are a cold creature. You walk with the light. So when you see the snakes, let them pass and let them continue to be on their way. Because make sure of this. The opportunity that they can get to snatch you, they will. And they'll use any and everybody to do it, to help them accomplish their dastardly deeds. Stop stealing intellectual property. And you understand this. My Father didn't create women as dummies here in this realm. He created women who have prophesied. He has created women who are warriors and went into war and battles and led men. He has created women who have taught and teach and continue to teach and continue to uplift. You see, what's funny is a lot of these people who have these platforms, these red pill platforms, and they hide, they are wolves in sheep's clothing, hiding. And you see, they think and spread a message of the word that has been manipulated. I will stand on business when I say that. Has been manipulated. They'll stand on that Bible and preach and prophesy without even being gifted or anointed, but motivate, elevate, and say all men are David in the Bible. All men are Solomon in the Bible. When there was one David, when there was one Solomon, right? But then preach and teach that these women, these daughters of Zion, have no voice, have no brain, and need to be led by like children. Well, how can all of the men of the world have the spirit of David? How can all of the men of the world have the spirit of Solomon? How can all the men of the world have the spirit of these great leaders in the Bible? Did you ever hear of Deborah? All of the women in the world cannot have the spirit of Deborah, a warrior who led men into battle. For the king was scared. I don't hear these stories being taught to the women of these congregations only to be quiet. Shut your mouth. You have no voice is a lie from the pits of hell. All of these women have no gift from the Most High in these days of prophecy. You are a liar from the pits of hell. Shut your mouth. All of these women have not taught or can't teach. Crack open your Bible again and find the teachers, the women teachers that are in that Bible, because they're in there for sure. Find the warrior women that are in that Bible, because they're in there for sure. So when I say to you, if all of the men that you reach out and touch with your words, that they can be David, that they can be Solomon, they can do and have these things of late great forefathers. Where are the teachings of the great women of the Bible? Did you forget about Deborah, or do you even know what Deborah did? Do you? Do you know about the two sisters that prophesied for their father? For there was no men that he had children, no heirs. Do you know about those two sisters? I can't think of their name right now. Do you know about them? So there's no women in the world, but there's all of these Davids and Solomon, right? There's all of these great men, but none of that spirit has ran through any women that were in the Bible. Did you know that Paul, Peter, do you know that all of those apostles were jealous of whom? What woman were they jealous of? Mary Magdalene? For the Yahushua told her things and interacted with her, and the apostles got jealous? Why do you speak to this woman? Why did he reveal himself to her? There's no great women. Be careful. I keep warning you. Study for yourself to show yourselves approved. Because if there can be all these Davids, Solomon, hello Deborah, hello Mary Magdalene, hello you sisters that prophesy. Matter of fact, I don't even want to leave you without having their names. Hello, you teachers, you women teachers. Oh, you haven't read that part of the Bible, my brothers. You haven't. I tell you, oppression is a is a powerful drug. Um, yeah, let's go to Google. What are the two sisters named that prophesied in the Bible for their father? Let's get this for my sisters out there so you can know your worth. You don't have to shut up. You don't have to be quiet. Because if the Most High God has blessed you, you better speak on it, or for you will have to answer. The daughters of Philip. What book is that in? The two daughters of Philip who prophesied. What about those two daughters of Philip? I have never heard on any of these platforms. Do we not have more daughters of Philip amongst us? How can we have all of these Davids and Solomons, the spirits coming and going in these men, but we don't have any spirit of the two daughters of Philip running around here, huh? Oh no, because they would be able to prophesy, wouldn't they? Yeah. How come we don't have any Deborahs running around here? Oh, because they would be warriors and can lead battles. Oh. Hold on, y'all. This is the second half of this live stream. I had to just speak on it. Y'all hold on for a minute. I'm just wondering, you know, just boggles my mind how all these Davids and Solomons and wise and great men of the Bible, Peter, Paul, their spirit can be in the men of today, but the women must shut up and be quiet, as if the spirits of Mary Magdalene are not here in these women who walked with Yahweh. Your spirit is not in a woman, right? Y'all better wake up. Women, I say wake up, because the men are already hypnotized. I say women wake up. Because if the Most High and Yahweh Shai have given the gift of prophecy to women, your ancestors, they still will give the gifts to you. If Yahweh Shai, and the Most High, rather, has given the gift of being a warrior to Deborah, I say to you, there's Deborahs walking around here, warriors. What is a teacher? What is that name? I'm going to help you sisters out tonight. Because I would hate for you to be led astray. Hold on for a minute. Letitia and what was their name? What was the name of the woman that taught one of the apostles in the Bible? They won't tell you this, my sisters. They want you to be oppressed. They want to be the new slave master. Letitia. Do I still have that? No. They want you to be oppressed. Well, they have all the spirits of David and Solomon walking around, and the men of today. Only spirit in you is the spirit of dumbness, the spirit of muteness. If you have somebody telling you that, run. Run, I say. Because there are many powerful and great women in this Bible. And if their spirit is not walking and being able to be amongst the women of the day, and you're told that you're to be quiet, you have nothing to say, when the Most High might be using you to say many things, run. What was that story? I can't think of their names. I think it was a husband and wife, but the wife taught. Let me see. I think it was a husband and wife team. The wife was teaching. Let's ask that question. What is the husband and wife team that taught one of the apostles? Oh, there we go. Aquila and Priscilla were a married couple, okay? And his wife taught Paul. Who was the woman who taught Paul? Y'all better wake up, women. Who was the married woman? Google that. Who was the married woman who taught Paul? A woman who taught Paul. One of the apostles, one of the disciples. That Priscilla ain't Aquila. Because both of them, Priscilla could be the female name. Look up Priscilla and Aquila. It's there for you. You see these two names? They ain't gonna tell you that, women. They're gonna tell you to shut it up. Be quiet. Let's look at this. Priscilla and Aquila were highly esteemed co-workers of the Apostle Paul in teaching the gospel to the church. Have you ever heard of that, ladies? Those are some deep words that cut to the soul, knowing almost everyone has not had my best interest. Well, yeah. Hey, they loud. Both loud over there. You've been working too much. Oh, okay. That's where you've been. All right, I'll let you have a pass then. I'll let you have a pass. You've been working. That's a good thing. Caboose. Priscilla and Aquila. Aquila and Priscilla. Who is the woman who taught Paul? Oh, no. No. If you listen to the men of today who teach the word, you better shut your big fat mouth, black woman. Isn't that what you want to say? How can you be a teacher of the Most High God with that kind of foul venom spewing out of your mouth? When he had women teaching, let me pull up Deborah so y'all can see. I'm not just spouting at the mouth. Okay. I let women know who they are. Stand in your truth. If the Most High God has touched you, what is the warrior woman in the Bible? What is her name? You know, you can do this all day, guys. I mean, just ask questions. Just ask questions. Oh, and it just pops up. Toward the end of the song of Deborah, wait a minute, towards the end of the song of Deborah, we find out that the identity of the warrior woman. Let's see. Let's get the book of. Let me so I can give y'all the book so y'all ladies can know that you have value. Because if there's many Davids walking around here, the spirit of David. If there's many spirits of Solomon walking around here, and these men can do what Solomon did. If these men can do what Solomon did and what Solomon had. If these men can be mighty like David and be kings like David, the spirit of David. Where is that spirit of Deborah? What book is that in? What book of the Bible is the story of Deborah, the warrior woman? The book of Judges. How about that? The book of Judges. Deborah is one of the major judges. Oh, women ain't going to be judging nothing. We only use Deborah because there was no men around. Did you not think the Most High God could have made a donkey go kick down the door of a man's house and get him on the donkey and travel down? I mean, you think the Most High God could not have woke up one of those men to not be afraid to lead? Come on. There were no men around to lead. There was an army of them. Excuses. What my dad used to say, excuses only satisfy those who use them. And a lot of these men with a microphone in their hand and a Bible in half of them, I don't even see them with no Bible. But they got the Bible thumping tongue. Don't know about Deborah, the warrior, in Judges, talking about women ain't gonna judge. Okay, that spirit ain't walking around. That spirit ain't back on some of these women. Cool. Some of these men are blessed with so much wisdom. Let's see, who else? Did I mention them all? The daughters of Philip, the prophesying women. And that's separate from when the Most High said he's going to pour out his spirit in the end times. And sometimes we hear that it's the end times for some of these people in their platforms, some of these men in their platforms. Sometimes it won't, you don't hear it's the end times because they don't want you to know that the women will prophesy. They want you to shut it up in church. The spirit of oppression is real. Let's see. Who else can I bring out for y'all? Do you think that's enough right now? Men, ladies, know your worth. Just like these men feel that they are spirits of David and Solomon and great men of the Bible, well, there are spirits of Deborah and the daughters of Philip, you daughters of Zion, with your great wisdom. Mary Magdalene, who walked with Yahweh. You are the lady at the well who got the first message that he is here to bring you living water. So, with those words, step out and be great on purpose. And I'm out. And much, much love.